If you're on Twitch, you're hearing music. If you are on YouTube, you are not. Sorry for that. But the song is Drive Home from Steven Wilson, in case you're curious. This song's so good, I love it. We didn't get it in the concert. Which is fine. You know, you can get every single song. Yeah, I think one time my emulator source got compromised. I need to recover my filters. Should be it. Even that it's short. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Oh, the dispel is different. Not that big of a deal. Shouldn't be that bad. We're going to assign 3 things here. 3 instead of 1. So this down. Begin, how's it going? New tree discovered? No. Just trying to do hyper optimizations. Less exciting. 3 and 7. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, and we need to make 7, of course. You know, hang on. What was the band I found? Gaspacho. Found this band yesterday. Pretty good. Takes a bit to start. Yeah, so that means I'm gonna lose some time in Peter. Probably between 4 and 5. And then on the first Edward, maybe I'm tied. I'm probably not, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. Thing is, like, the Edward action itself should be faster. But the Alex section slightly slower because of the extra assign. Now it is weird because I'm actually gonna save a little bit of that time in Michael, I guess, because I don't have to assign pool. So wheels pull is back here. Which means I need to do no magic message with Manto. And in here, enchant it down. This time I can fail that, and it barely matters. Because I have so much more magic. Stella, I was hoping you were streaming today. Yeah, I could have streamed earlier, but I had to rest my wrist. Yesterday's record was a little bit of a toll on it. Oh, dude. Serious? Oh, okay, so if it's below me, I can just run here. It's not that bad. Yeah, like there's collision there, but I can react here. What does the title mean? You have to figure it out. It's a riddle. Wrong. And then down. Okay, so as I see here, it looks like there's not enough magic for... One option is delaying the 7. To get even more hybrid. It's just that if I do the assignment later, it actually takes more time. Alright, hang on. Vampire Free Cast. Number 8, pause. That's one option. Alright, let's think about that. So let's say I still have this. Yeah, I guess it's better to just go for it as fast as possible. I think when I wait too much, the attack animation puts it farther, sort of. Okay, so I have this pool. This is a 3 pool. I had to be wary to not have 100 magic here. And I actually have 100. Okay, so that's dangerous. So I need to spend something. Or I will have 20 less if I casted pool first. Let's say I have 20 less. And I have 92, which is enough for a 7. Like, how tight are we in stamina here? Like, I don't know, maybe we don't even need the wheel pool. If we're fine in stamina. So maximum there. No, there's no way he has enough. There's literally no way. Gonna be low around here. Yep. Not as easy as I thought. Yeah, the other option is keep the 3 ball until the end and put 7 on the side. That might be the best. Like, I wanted the benefit of the 3 ball. I mean the wheels ball, because it makes Edward easier. But it's low-key and an extra assignment. Okay. Start again. From scratch. So like this. You know what? I could keep enchant here, because I've been doing it like that. I have pull down. Not enough time.
Good night, Miss Dark.
How much is 15 seconds in frames? 600? 900? Perfect arc. Chat, I don't know if I misread yesterday or misheard, but I think Beanie is gonna play Eternal. What is going on this October? I think it's been more than 10 years since the last time he played. Alright, so the dream will be to have... I need 90, 30. I need 120 magic. Does he even have that? Does he have 125? I think he does, right? Yeah, he has 125, so should be fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna be full here. We can go number 9 immediately to link into the next pool. So we're gonna have 3 bull, 3 bull, 1 on 0, 1 on 9. And I don't know where I'm gonna go after that, but somewhere. Have bleeding walls. So actually I want to check if you can get... Ooh, I don't have Reco. That's true. So I need to check if you can get a bad effect in the next room. Like if it's even possible. I guess it could be a pause one. You haven't thought about that. Okay, you can get one of these. That's good. But I could get a plus one, and that can be really bad. Speedrunning a horror game defeats the purpose? No. It's all good. The point, not the purpose. You could say the same about every game. Experience max horror per time. Exactly. And the thing is, you casuals, you have no idea about the horror of speedrunning. Okay, honestly, I could delay 9. I have one pool. We could delay it for a couple 7s, so could be like 4, 5. Be 3 as well. This 3 doesn't need a pool. I gotta replay this game one day. I could do it anytime. Actually, I don't remember a whole lot about it anymore. Playing a horror game in general would not be as scary. Yeah, that's true. I guess familiarity goes against it, right? The more familiar you are with something, usually the less scary it is. There are exceptions, but well, there's actually... Chat, I need a new variable here. Because I have a -1. I just realized. Yeah, and those 2 pools don't do anything. Okay, let's maybe don't do number 9. Bar variable. Semicolon. You missed the semicolon. Okay, so in the other route we do, there's a 7 bool for 4, 5, 1, 7. And there's another one for 2, 6, 8. What is this? Not every language uses semicolon. That's true. You are correct. Are you seeing this? Only 3 streams? Yeah, that kind of sucks that Twitch only gives for 3 streams. You have like you have a streak of like how many? Like 20 streams. Although you missed one. I remember you missed one not long ago. That's about it. Oh, but also okay. So let's think. Trapper. I don't think I can do a double cast in Trapper. Watched like 98% of the stream since 2018. Yeah, most likely. You are officially my top chatter. I'm probably viewer, although we never know because, you know, lurkers are strong. They might not talk, but there might be a Pandora super fan that has watched so many streams but haven't talked as much or anything even. You never know. I challenge any lurkers lurking right now. You have been challenged to a fight. Okay, so Zero can always get a 3 pool. There's no problem with that. That's fine. 9, hopefully it gets a 7. But also hopefully with high sanity. Let's see, 9, 3 I can link it. 2 doesn't have anything. 6, 8, 4 doesn't have anything. 5, 1. Nothing else has anything. Or needs to be after 6. No, 4. 5 needs to be after 6. 4 can be anywhere. Can we clean 4 with this pull? Strike. I think we can. Yes, we can. Okay, we're not max sanity though. Okay, so I'm thinking now 6, 5, 1 or 6, 5, 9. I could start with 2 as well. Just to lower the sanity a little bit. Yeah, let's... You know what? Might be better to start with 2. Okay. Where's my save? Here. Because there's a horror there. I've actually never beaten Sam. Legit. I streamed it one time. And I couldn't beat it. Okay, so that's not enough for my guy. Impossible with passwords, but even with passwords, it's kind of hard. That's why I find really insane about the game. Because, like, there is 2 places in the game that are really, really hard. Which is the 2 spiders. The 2 giant spiders, especially the last one. And if you want the fucking, like, flamethrower, which helps, you know, with those fights, then you can just use any password. I guess you can use one password, you know, below that. And also, when you use passwords, you will have only one neighbor available. So it's really easy to get game overs. Because once every neighbor dies, even if you have 1,000,000 lives, it's insta game over. So crazy. So actually, I technically find it easier from the beginning, even though it's longer, and you get, you know, it's a lot of time for one shot. Whereas with Password you have more shots, but it's a different kind of difficulty, I guess. You know, I think 4 is fine. Because I don't like having to do the bull here in the middle. It's inevitable. A lot of neighbors will die. Have you seen the 100% speedrun of that game? It's insane. 100% means you have to save every neighbor. Follow the speedrun scene a little bit. I think I watched pretty much every record since the last, I don't know, 5 years maybe. Super cool speedrun. Another one of those where if I had infinite time, I would probably run it myself. The baby will kill a few neighbors. Yeah, it is possible. Like they actually use a lot of safe strats in some places, so people won't die. Yeah, you gotta jump. Why are you so scared of jump? You know? And there's of course RNG as well. I mean, I think it's a brutal game to run as well. It actually is, because they have to do manips for like the first item. 100% you have to get a bazooka on the first level, because you have to beat every level. And that means you need a bazooka or a potion in order to get the first secret level, the tentacle level. And on 80%, you wanna do a money for a skull key on like the first random item. I think I have setups for it though. Okay, so maybe 6. Let's go 6 first. This game has awesome music, and I haven't played it. One day I'll play it. Okay, I actually had to start the build earlier. Maybe around here. he got tired, so... So I'm thinking probably in the lever. Also, the main theme or main melody of this game reminds me so much of is it the Guile theme from Street Fighter. Okay, so here's our 7 pool. Now I'm gonna do 5. I could do either 5 or 2. Let's try with 5. Maybe I can do both. Or we can go to 9 immediately. I don't know how much time I have left on this pool. I might need to go 9 immediately. Because I want to go 9 during a pool. It would be so beautiful if you would last till 9. I don't think so though. It doesn't. So that's a little bit of a problem because I don't have enough stamina here, and also I'm gonna be lower. Okay, so let's go back. So there's 5. I believe 2 is longer than 5. That might not make sense to you, Chad, but that makes sense. Mental. So even with a pull here, it's like never enough. So I guess I have to gamble anyways. Huh. That's a little unfortunate. The bull is over there. That's not ideal. But it kind of cannot be any other way. No, actually, you know what? No, this is ideal. This is actually ideal. I just have over 50% now. That is pretty good. Yeah, okay. So. Lizard. How do we do this? Oh, no, I cannot show this one. You haven't paid for that one. You haven't paid for that one. If you can pay for that one if you want. And I'll show it. You only pay for Lizard. There you go. How do we even do this? She's confused. Maroon. Maroon. Yeah, actually, I don't have the cheap anymore. It's this one. I don't have points for it, but this is the cheap. I'll probably put the points again at some point. For the cheap as well. She's off. My round. I can probably skip. I don't know if this is the correct save state, might not be. Okay, so if it teleports close to me, I need to do that. But if it doesn't, I can skip it. I need to put my phones. There's a stupid dog that is stupid and it shouldn't exist and I hate it. And I'm so glad you cannot hear it, chat. Okay, so 9, we got our 7, our second 7 pull. We complete 6 to 9, which are all the prerequisites for 5, 5, 1, and 8th. Now, 7 doesn't need a pull. 3 barely needs a pull. Like, the dream would be to be able to complete all of Venga, all the rest of Venga without any extra pulls. That's the dream. So we have to use this pool on the most important ones. So I'm guessing 5. 5 and 8th are like pretty important ones. Maybe 8th first. so funny when we get to cheap viewers. What I find extremely funny is the name of these people. Like the nicks, they kind of sound like Twitch clip generator. Okay, so I have left 70s for the end. I have 3 and 1. I think 1 is more important. Like if I get at least a little bit of a pull of pulling 1, it's very good. Yeah, that's enough. And are you telling me I'm even gonna have a little bit on 3? Crazy. Okay, it's gone there. Fake viewers, $99. Okay, so he's almost tired. I want to test 3 first. 1 later. Because 3 is pretty short. I think. Actually might not be as short as I thought. No, it's actually kind of long. Look at that. Okay, so it's better to go 1 first. Look at him go. Like Usain Bolt. I don't need that. So here, Reko. We have to recover Reko, and then this, and that's it. As easy as that. So it really is a little bit of a hybrid route. It uses things from the old route and the new route. Gives birth to a newer route. And then everything is the same for Michael. Nothing should be different there. Okay, so this bell is here. Combine here. Okay. So 7 pulled down. Oh, 3 Reko down. Okay, I think I got it. All right, let's show some stuff. Okay, so this is the science we've been doing. So, here's the timeline. Back in, when was it? 2022? I think? Maybe? Or was it 2023? I don't remember. But back then, I routed 100% and I low-key improvised an Edward route. Didn't think a whole lot about it, just did it. Then I got caught by marathons and other stuff, and the randomizer, I think, maybe. And then I came back to it, like a month later or something, and we did the first, like, more official route for Edward Enga, which is what I like to call the 2.57 pool. Okay? So every time we say 3 pool, 5 pool, 7 pool, you know, like number, and then immediately the name of a spell, you mean it's a shorthand for 7-point pool, you know? It means it's level 7 or whatever, with bargains and all that. So when I say 2.57 pool, that means I'm casting 7 pool 2 times, plus another one. So it's 2.57 pools in Enga, because we cast 2 in Enga, but we enter Enga with another one casted already, right? So that's the 0.5. So here in the table, this is the 7 pool route. Or you can call it, I don't know, 2.57 pool if you want. That's the first route. And here, these numbers are the spires, which are, I number them clockwise, but not in regards to the clock, but you start from 1 from the lower left, and you end on 9 on the lower right, and you count clockwise. So let's go from 1 to 9, so it's 9 spires. It's all the runes you have to activate. And so there, and then 0 is entering Enga, just before Enga, basically. So it's on the basement, it's after the basement actually, but just before Enga. And -1 is the mansion, actually. Okay, so we don't cast anything in the mansion, in regards to Mantorg at least. I love this song so much. And then, so we cast a 7 pool here. So this takes 2 seconds. Right here, because you have to free cast it. And that takes some time. Then we're clean for 9 and 3. Then in 2, we cast another one, so it's another 2 seconds. Right? Because it's also free casted. Free cast still takes time. So you need to go to the menu and all that. And then in 4, we got another 2 seconds. On top of that, we have to make the pool, the 7 pool, and assign it. Making it's like 4.5 seconds or so. And assign it is some more time. This route was pretty nice on Enga. It's a very easy Enga. And it's the fastest Enga we've ever had. But it comes at a price of extra assignments and extra creations. So fast forward to 2025, way later. We get here and I rerouted Enga to get to like the... I don't even know how to call this. It's like 3 bull. 3 bull. You could call it, maybe. I'm not sure. Because it's 3 bulls in Enga. But we also get pulls outside of Enga. But here's the catch. The first pool is not free casted. It's on the mansion. It's during the waiting for the vampire. So that means it's 0 seconds. Right? The second one, on 0, that one is free casted. So that takes 2 seconds. But to be fair, it's less than that. It's actually less than that. I'm gonna call this 1 second because you had to pause there anyways. The other route also pauses here because you need to unequip your gun and you need to use a couple liquid courages. So if you precast during the same pause, it really is just kind of half of the time because you already paused. So that's 1 second. Then we have one on number 9, and the cool thing about this one is we freecast this with the attack. So it's probably something around... It's probably 0, honestly. We used to not freecast this, but it also means you don't move. So the freecast actually is tied with waiting for a spell. So here we waited for an attack. So it's technically 2 seconds. Here we freecast an attack. Which is also 2 seconds. And then we multicast a pull into that. So it's actually 0. Right? Then we do one in number 6. This one is freecasted. And then one in number 5. In the middle of number 5. It's like 5.5, but whatever. 2 seconds. Okay? So here, we got total 6 seconds. Whereas here we have total 5 seconds, right? But we also save all the time of one assignment and the creation. But this Enga is extremely inconsistent. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I've been using it all of 2025. And I've lost so much time. Apparently. Let's see. I have some stats here. So my best time with this was 10:07, which is pretty solid. And my best time without it, well, I actually don't entirely know because I haven't checked every single bot, but so far where I checked, which I probably have a better time somewhere as well. It's like 9:59. It's like 8 seconds faster or so. But that's the best. And the thing is, the best doesn't happen a whole lot. Compared to other runs, I've been losing a lot of time on Enga. Like another 15, 18 seconds, right? And that hurts. And that's a consistency problem, of course, but it's also a little bit of an RNG problem as well. Whereas with the 7 pull, that's never gonna happen. I love Perfect Arrows so much. It's one of my favorites. So that means this, even though it's slower, it's more consistent. This, in theory, is faster, but it's less consistent. So what we're doing now is we're gonna have the best of both worlds. And it's what I like to call the hybrid pool route. So I'm gonna make 7 pool. I'm gonna lose time on there. But I'm also gonna save time on other places. So it's also 2 sec here. 2 sec here. No wait, 9 is 0 sec. Never mind. Because it's a free guest. It's a multi-guest rather. This is a free guest. It's 2 seconds. This one is 1 second. And this one is 0 seconds. So 6, 5, 3. So we're saving 2 seconds from the previous one. But we're losing the time of assignments and creation, of course. But we're also saving a little bit of time in Edward, are we? Question mark? I don't think so. No, actually no. No, because we don't have the 3 pool. Yeah, okay. So overall, this should be slower. Like in theory, this is slower. If you play perfect. But I just haven't seen a whole lot of perfect play in my runs. So I think I'm gonna lean towards this for a little bit. I'm gonna see how I feel about it. Because I feel like this might give me a lot of consistency on Edward. At the price of maybe, like, on perfect play, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds, or worst case scenario is 4. At the price of never losing 20, right? And here in the assignment routes, so this is Y. What's this? Up? No, this is up. This is Y. There you go. Those are the assignments. This is D-pad. And so 3 bull saves 1 assignment. Because we keep Reco. Like this right here, this would be Reco. Right, so we need to assign 7 pool. And then we need to reassign Reco. It's either that or do 2 manual pulls. But usually 1 manual spell is fine. When you do 2 manual spells, you're losing time to an assignment, usually. And the cool thing is the rest is just the exact same. The only change is I have to put 1 pull on Alex 10, and then on Alex 11 I need to remember to reassign Reco. So yeah, that's my new route. We're going to test it, of course. And we're also gonna do, or at least I'm gonna write down some stuff. So you'll be on, yeah, Edward Mansion should lose some time. An A press is an A press, you can't say it's only Hall. Well, excuse me, TJ Henry Yoshi. So Peter is 4-5. Edward 1. Should be like 3 to 4 seconds. And then Edward 2. I should save a bunch, in fact. When I was comparing it, it was like 8. Yeah, okay. Let's say 8th. Minus 8th. And then a tiny bit in to recover the Reiko. Michael. Plus 2, 3. So yeah, I'm probably gonna lose like 3 or 4 seconds of golds. At the price of way more consistency. Again, some like around 20 seconds that I will never lose again in my life, hopefully. Ba-da-ba-da-bam. Chat, you have no idea how much I like this soundtrack. Like I love it so much. I would love to see, like, my dream is to see this game finish, because I feel like this game never got finished. It kinda, like, I felt like it could have had 2 more stages maybe, where you actually fight Tyrannus. Like, I understand that you still fight one of the bad guys, and it's the bad guy that put you into the dimensional warp, right? So it's kind of like the Diaz story, right? Like, Diaz might not be the intergalactic parasite, but he's still, like, you know, number 1 enemy, public enemy number 1 of Johnny Slater. So it still makes sense that he's the last boss, but I wouldn't mind, you know, beating your arch enemy and then being Tyrannus. Okay, a lot of perfect art today. Those synthesizers are so cool. And then it goes mental. Yeah, and I wanted to adjust this part to use 3 bull. I mean, wheel pull. But it was kind of hard on the assignments. So I'm just gonna, you know, this is slightly slower than the other, but at least I'm not gonna fuck my muscle memory. Yes, indeed. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Fuck you. That part is so Zelda. One, 3. don't do that. Okay. What the fuck? Kinda got stuck there. That's much better movement. Okay, so this right here is uncharted territory. I wish this game had more songs like this. Like, maybe just 2 more, you know? One for chapter 2 and another one for chapter 3. It's kind of insane. Only chapter 1 has, like, this insanely, like, produced song. Mortis. Yo, Frank, how's it going? I do write this down. So this is it's 4, 6, 2, 9, 8. I don't have enough space for that. Do it again. 4, 6, 2, 9, 8, 5, 3, 1, 7. Pull at 6 and 9. What is this music? This is from Faith. Chapter 1. Or if you play the full game, the Unholy Trinity. I think we get a slightly different camera here. I'm not used to get that message. It doesn't change anything, but interesting. Like in the game, you never get to this part of the song. That's just how insanely produced this song is. Saw Dan mouse in your yard this afternoon. I'm putting everything upside down and clean everything. It's just a mouse. Was it a colilarga or not? I don't think I've ever seen a mouse in this house. In the house where I lived when I was very young, I saw many. Many. Okay, how much I can delay this call? cm. Brownish color. Interesting. Like I think most of the ones I've seen are like grayish. Okay, that seems to work. Like on the last stair. Like here. And to be extra safe, we can do it on the second one, probably here. Goalie large. It's crazy. I used to go to school, like a lot of people, and there was this. So my school was in a street full of palms, like the tree, palm trees, and those kind of connected with the cables. And during the night, because a couple of times I have to, because I would move from a house of a friend of mine that was close to the school, and I was at the other direction. So sometimes I would stay at my friend's and then come back to my house very late in the night, and I would cross outside of the school. And you could see rats going from like one palm to another one through the cables, the electricity cables. Like they love living in palms. That's fun too. Rincon spiders. Oh shit. You're getting it rough right now. What's the thing about houses? So far, this spring I've seen... How many? I think two. Two as well? But not today, like you. But more spaced. One of them, I actually got it during a Ragnarok party. I was lucky it was during a kind of a dead time. It was in the middle of it and just like behind my computer. Yeah, for those who don't know, so in Chile we have Araña de Rincón. I think it's in English it's like reclusive spider. I call it corner spider because that's what it is. The Rincón, of course. But I think you can find it as reclusive on internet, and it's in every house. Like if you live in an apartment, you might not have, although you might still have from time to time. But if you live in a house, there's 100% guarantee that there is a corner spider somewhere, and it can literally kill you. And it's in every single house in Chile. Now it's not aggressive. It's the good part. 2-9. Like, I would say just very few people have been attacked by those. It's usually by the fence. Yeah, I think they call it reclusive spider. But again, I prefer corner spider. Just keep a lizard on every corner. So here's the thing. My cat, she has saved me from several. She doesn't eat them like she does with moths and mosquitoes, but she acknowledges them. Like sometimes she would be doing a weird noise or just kind of looking at a corner or something, and that serves as an alarm for me. So like sometimes I don't know what's going on, like what is going on there, and I just look where she's looking or something, and I see the spider, and I'm like, oh, thank you very much. Also, again, I've never seen her eating them, but I've seen her like bullying them, you know, a little bit with like the paw and all that, like playing a little bit, and then the spider is kind of like dazed and like it's easy to kill. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm killing those because they can kill me. There are other spiders in Chile that I never kill because they are like inoffensive, but this one is dangerous. The girl, she just appeared here. Look at this. Look at that. Also, today, behind my computer as well, there was something that it kind of looked like a pupa. I couldn't really put anything else to it because it was either that or a turd, but it's too small, you know. I'm talking like less than a centimeter or maybe a centimeter, and it was like stuck to the wall. So I thought it was a pupa. I just took it off from the wall and just like left it in the garden. Tiger spider is the broad spider that kills the reclusive spider. Exactly. So when you are a Chilean and you live in houses, which is not a lot of Chileans, by the way, but if you're a Chilean that lives in a house, you kind of have to learn to recognize corner spider, and it's called the tiger spider. I always call it licosa. I don't know how many people call it that though. I kind of learned that from my dad, but I actually haven't seen that many people call it that. But tiger spider, everyone calls it that. Araña tigre, because it has a couple like strips in the legs. Both are very different. The tiger spider, it looks like the daddy long legs, but it's much slower. Because I saw some daddy long legs on New Zealand, and those ones are fast. Like booty tugi, like they are so fast. I don't like them. Whereas tiger spiders are like super slow and chill. Marqueta versus Pan Batito. But have you ever heard licosa, Frank? This one? I don't know if it's that or with maybe it has said never. Okay, that might be my dad thing. That might be just my family. Because again, I always call it damn, and I think my friends look at me like, what? Marraqueta, pan francés. Un pan batido. But yeah, we have jumping spiders as well. My house is full of those. I saw one the other day. Those are cute. Those are the cute ice spiders that move their fangs a lot and jump, and they also like make dance, like a little dance with the legs. I love those. Is Lycosa the scientific name? Maybe. I have no idea. Let's see. Lycosa. Araña lobo. Wait, what? That's another one. Wait, what? My daddy was wrong all this time. I've got this result. It's that single. Oh, with Y? Lycosa. It's a gender. It's a No, not a gender. A genus. Just we have the same word in Spanish. Género. A genus of spiders. Probably not even related to tiger spider. It's more. It seems to be more related to tarantulas. Araneomorphas. They're close to tarantulas. Or maybe they are just tarantulas. Like some of them just look like tarantulas. Look at that. Yeah, so the scientific, like this, Lycosa. I'm gonna put that name to one of my enemies in my video game. Because it's kind of cool. It's like on Ragnarok there is this enemy called Dolomedes, which is also a genus of spiders. Dracula, Caligula. Frank, the 31 mania has been mental these days. I love it. Like, TVN has been broadcasting 24/7 the 3 first seasons. It's not broadcasting the 4th because I think it's in Amazon Prime. Yeah, me too. I had it on background like so much, and I'm also like trying to rewatch some of the things in order because I watched so much of it when I was young. 1 was the one I watched the most. 2 I watched it less. 3 I barely watched it when I was out, but I watched a little bit. And 4 I'm like super unfamiliar with it actually. But I grew up with 1 and 2. and also I've been like watching so many like interviews of Alvaro and Perano because I love those guys. Those are the guys from Plan Zeta, and that's the good shit. Like it all makes sense, you know, because the humor it's very similar in a way. It's funny, Pedro Peirano. He was my sister's teacher or professor at university, and he will tell some stories during the class about Plan Zeta and 31 Minutos from time to time. That's pretty cool. Cine. Cine y televisión. Universidad de Chile. Film MTV. I think he was the script professor of the script course. 31 Minutos. Marathon, and in YouTube. Here. I'm just gonna go to my feed and I'm gonna see it immediately. Yeah, it's there in my feed. It's always in my feed. Why is Juanin green? What's going on? There you go.
Estamos aquí en directo con los Tulio. Los mismos nos van a dar un dramático testimonio. Escuchémoslo.
I'm so happy it blew out with the tiny desk. So happy because I love them. And the tiny desk is like at 10 million views already. That's insane. Also, big shoutouts and big thanks to Mexico for carrying so many of our artists. There's so many Chilean artists that got famous in Mexico. And the thing is, like, just Ciudad de Mexico has like more people than the entire of Chile. So it's very, very like useful in terms of numbers. Five. Are we still like 17 million? I actually don't know. Population crazy, density is crazy, yeah. Let's check. Chile population 2025. Oh no, we are way more now. Holy shit. We're gonna reach 20. What the fuck? Maybe because of the last year's immigration, could be. Because there has been a lot. Because I had the feeling that it was slowing down at some point. No, actually the chart doesn't show any slowdown. I mean, it shows a little bit of a slowdown on pandemic. That's about it. Oh, but there's a growth rate slow. Oh, just as I thought, there's a peak after pandemic, or I guess sort of during. No, before rather. It's before? I guess it's before. And then it goes down massively. Was built over a giant lake. What the fuck? Why would you do that? So yeah, we are getting close. We don't have the biggest population. Let's see. Mexico City. Population. Oh, never mind. Chat, what did I thought it was like 30 million? It's not. It's like 9. According to the most recent definition, population of the greater Mexico City. So it's probably something like, okay, Santiago or Santiago plus Buin, Paine, San Bernardo, all those things, right? It's probably something around, something like that. So the greater Mexico City has a lot more population. That's more than Chile. That's 21. Almost 22 million. Tokyo is like a lot. $14 million. But greater Tokyo area, so same problem. Is like 41. What Wikipedia says. So again, I think it goes like Santiago or Gran Santiago, right? Wait. Oh, it's 3. Oops. Yeah, that's more than 2 Chiles. Chat, it's crazy. I don't have any slowdowns in this route. Like, this is gonna be so comfortable in runs. The only thing that sucks, at least at the beginning, is gonna suck, is remembering the new assignments. And also, I have to create one extra spell. I have to come back to creating 7 pool. Should probably sneak a little bit there, but I also fucked up the previous part, so it should be fine on a normal run. No. Oh my god. Did I just kill my... One five. 1 5 5. Why is always 5 missing? Okay. Sure. Case of Arcadia? Yes. Yes, indeed. Another game I love. Chat, did I ever play it this year or last year? Actually, don't remember. Thanks. Stretch. Yeah, I don't think I... Do I have this? I don't. Very noisy in my channel. Here. Last year? Oh yeah, more than a year ago, in fact. Yeah, I like Skates of Arcadia so much. Take a look at this. What is cool? I don't know if the camera will do the job. I think there's a little bit there. I missed the plasticine. Okay, I think I can put this behind. And if I put this. Baten Kaitos 2. I haven't played Baten Kaitos, but I love the soundtrack. You gave that for free? It's true. It's true. I have it. I have to play it one day. I got it from a friend. I can play on console too. It's just that I haven't been quite in the mood for a long RPG. I say as I just play Chrono Trigger. But I mean, Chrono Trigger is not that long. And I was familiar with it. Different to get into a completely new one. But yeah, I love the soundtrack of that game. In fact, I think I have a bunch of songs in this playlist as well. Origins. Origins is the sequel. This is another game where I don't know the game. Like I haven't played, but the soundtracks are amazing. What the fuck? And I actually there might not be games that I would enjoy. Not kind of my kind of game. I'm not really into like mech stuff. But Armored Core has like insane soundtracks. Mental. Because it's the absolute crazy composer. Only doing one deck streamline it for me? I see. What's this? Your Twitch avatar from Batten Country's Origins, nice. I'll find people that like these classics. No, there are. I actually feel, isn't Batten Kaitos kind of similar to Eternal in that sense? Like it's a little bit of a cult classic. You know, underknown but not really underrated. Like I think everyone that knows the game kind of likes it. Just not a whole lot of people knows it. Less so now that it has a remaster. Oh yeah, you're right. Forgot about that. But yeah, it's one of the games I missed when I was young because it was also like very hard to get. That's the other thing. Even when I was young, I think I never saw it. Like the one I got from my friend, it's because he was selling a lot of stuff and he wasn't really, you know, using the game. And so he sold it to me. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I know it's a good game. I should play it someday, and it's good to have it. So I bought it from him. But actually, I've never seen, like, when I go to the flea market, which I go from time to time, I see a lot of video games. I don't think I've ever seen Batten Kaitos. I also haven't seen Eternal, actually. But I've seen Hybrid Heaven several times. In fact, the other day we went probably somewhere around the beginning of this year. I actually bought another copy of Hybrid because it was like $10. So now I have 3 copies. I have 2 US copies and 1 Japanese. Why is it called Hybrid Heaven? Because the intergalactic parasite, it's trying to build heaven, but with hybrids. I think so, or something like that. Like the war is gonna be replaced by a different war with hybrids, and hybrids are superior, supposedly. to other creatures. I think that's why it's called that. Their idea of showing superiority is wrestling. Exactly. They have superior athletic abilities. That's why they go mental when they see a non-hybrid having such superior athletic abilities. It's like, this is corrupting our heaven. What is going on? How is this guy so good? And the guy is also like, no, I'm just gonna use some guns. Like, guns are better than fighting. It's funny because the speedrun it's so real. It's so like reality in the face. I'm sorry, but the ion gun, it's of course it's gonna be stronger than a suplex. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Such a weird game. Yes, it is. Like, it's so weird that it's such a weird combination of things to even have that idea in the first place. Get air. Went wrong. Like action RPG, wrestling, intergalactic parasite, hybrid, animal human creatures. And maybe it even wanted to be a little bit stealth at the beginning. I mean, to be fair, there is a there's a healthy wrestling scene in Japan as well. Like there might be not a whole lot of games about it, right? But I think they have a healthy wrestling scene. Okay, I feel like I should test this on console. Are you ready for the TV, chat? TV fart? I'm gonna write down the new route. So 4, 6, 2, 9, 8, 5, 3, 1, 7. With pulls at 6 and 9. Yeah, everyone talks about Quest RPG and what's the other one? The other one people always mention. Like Orc something, I don't know. Ogre. There you go. Ogre Battle. Ogre Sir Gamer. My favorite build in StarCraft. Paper Mario. Yeah. '18 Chronicles. The single worst game you ever played.
Into that darkness peering.
Oh yeah, this looks like shite. Because GDQ makes me change my settings every time. There you go. I should not have two musics at the same time. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Opening walls. Oh yeah, we're missing Margomar in this one. Real funny. Chat, yesterday I got a blue screen of death in my computer. I was playing Ragnarok. And I think I have way too many tabs on Chrome or something. Also 2 instances of Ragnarok as well. Was it just Eternal Darkness? Yeah. It's a sanity effect. Maybe lose a camp though. Okay, item mantable. $69. Years later. And then everything's the same here. So this one, the next one. Save here for now. What the fuck? Has never happened to me. So happy it happened here. Hello? Yeah, this is happening a lot. Maybe I should like be a little bit farther up. I really don't want this to happen on a run. This will be a lot of time loss. We tried everything to skip this little cutscene right here. Haven't been able to find anything. Loud sound. Yeah, my movement got a lot better there. I've been doing really bad movement lately in that cutscene. It's BA. I keep doing AB. Oop. No, it's 6. I think I'm safe. Six. After the second stairs. Okay, now it's 2. Okay, Trevor's far away. Okay. I guess if it's far away, I still need to pay attention to the stairs. Nine. Huh. Funny. I just saw a sanity effect, so I don't need that money. Eighth. Five. It's so much easier. It's crazy. Okay, so I got the weird camera here. Like even weirder than last couple times. Actually, I don't know what to do with that. That's a completely new camera for me. Might depend on which side the trapper goes. I have to analyze that, I think. 3. See this post-it right here, chat? That's the route. I wonder if I should trade 1 and 3. Because I feel like the sneak on 3 is easier than on 1. You know. Answer. Yeah, maybe. No. That might be a little late.
Master.
Help me! Please help me! I can't get the blood out!
This is pool. Rego and pool. That's gotta be late. That just feels very late.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient
Alright.
just beyond our senses,
Good.
waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted
Good.
ends.
I think I love it, Chad. I think I really like this route.
On the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be.
I mean, I still need to see it on
resources
runs and see how it
But a
behaves.
few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter.
But yeah,
hired to
we'll
put an
try in
end
a
to the
couple runs.
insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
Chad, I'll see you maybe Thursday. Tomorrow I have my tech check for the GDQ event. See how that goes. And yeah, also I have Go tomorrow.
I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It
So
feels
club,
more out of
no
control
stream,
than the others.
as usual.
Powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers.
So yeah, maybe it's Thursday. For more runs. I don't know, if I don't feel like doing runs, maybe Ragnarok, I don't know. We'll see. But the thing is, I'm getting a little bit of a boost. Because Eternal seems to be in a good spot this Booktober. A very good spot. So yeah, I'll see ya. Bye bye.